Gonna try and keep this live to be shorter and straight to the point than the 5 hour one that you all had to sit through earlier today. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still trying to piece together everything. For those who missed the live stream earlier, it was a 5 hour stream. It was basically going over my theory I had on Sunday about simplification, Lilith, and Pink Velvet being all one and the same person. To tell you all the truth, the theory was proven correct. We all have our evidence, and it was all tied together. Simp turned out to be my actual online abuser. They also turned out to be Pink Velvet. And Simp, who I thought was also a victim of said abuser, turned out to actually be the abuser. So, they are not a victim. They are, in fact, the one who caused all the pain. They are, in fact, the one who caused all of my pain. They are also the one who has caused some of you pain because they have straight up lied in our faces. They have done a lot. Now, the reason why I haven't made a video actually addressing all of this is because Simp threatened to mass report me if I made a video going into detail and showing their username. Now, me, for one, normally I'm not scared of threats like that because it's still spreading awareness. But because of what they did during February, they got one of my videos falsely removed by YouTube. I'm not trying to go through that again. So I thought it would be best for me to make a shortened version of the 5 hour live stream that you all were here for earlier. So, yeah. I was threatened with a mass reporting if I was to make a video on this. And I'm not trying to risk it because I just got my warning removed in May. And I'm not trying to get another one back onto this channel. I'm not trying to risk getting copyright strikes either for false reporting because Simp doesn't want to own up to their fucking actions, even though their actions were dead fucking wrong and a major betrayal to my trust and everyone else's trust here. So, for those who weren't here earlier, we went into detail about how I come to know Lilith/Simp when I was 14, all the way fast forward to now. So, the truth is, according to Simp, they are in fact an adult in me and Zinnia's age range. They didn't give us an exact number, but they did clearly state that they were an adult. And they also told us that they did all of this for attention. They pulled off this elaborate scheme that worked for a year, over a year, until Sunday. Everything started to crumble for them on Sunday. But they pulled off this crazy elaborate scheme for a year because Lilith's channel was first, then it was Simp, and then all the way fast forward to now. Now, had I not came up with that theory of all of them being one and the same person, Simp probably would have continued playing with my emotions, playing with all of your emotions, and manipulating all of us. Now, you're probably wondering, what gave it all away? I'll tell you what gave it all away. When Lilith was focusing on Simp more than she was focusing on me, and when this Pink Velvet channel started making all their videos about Simp instead of me, even though their channel was created to specifically target me, they started focusing all their attention on Simp, which right there was already a red flag in its own. And what also gave it away, the bio for the bio for Pink Velvet had more than just me and Zinnia in the bio. It had other people that normally don't deal in my drama unless they feel the need to comment on it. So that's also what gave it away. And how I did not know this before, Lilith's OC of Simp, Simp's actual OC, and Pink Velvet's version of Simp's OC All of them had the same adjustments, the same hair color, the same hairstyle, the same fucking practically everything. The same fucking color palette. Now you tell me how 1, 2, 3 individuals all have the same version of one OC and they're all supposed to be different people. It makes no sense. And the only way you would have the same version of an OC 3 exact times with all the exact measurements is if you were that person. Now, Simp had me fooled for over a year. I will give them that. But that's because I was also manipulated. Now, after we found out Simp's little scheme, Simp decided to... I'm going to call it what it is. Simp decided to suicide bait. Which also is trauma triggering for me because I had to deal with that from 2 of my ex-partners and from an ex-best friend from many years ago. All 3 of them have suicide baited me. Simp is not the first, Simp is not the last. Simp is the 4th person to do that to me. The 4th person. My ex-best friend did it. My ex-girlfriend did it. My ex-boyfriend did it. All 3 of them did it to me. All 3 of them suicide baited. It is not fun, nor is it cool, nor is it quirky. Suicide baiting is not cool. We analyzed the video that was posted onto Simp's account. Simp pretended to be the passing partner. Well, no. Simp pretended to be their own partner and basically faked their passing. I'm calling it what it is because in the 7-minute video that we all analyzed together earlier, we come to realize that the grieving partner did not sound like an actual grieving partner. 1, they were too sane. 2, they were stumbling over their words. 3, it sounded like they were reading from a damn script. 4, the story itself just doesn't seem believable. Now 5, what really gave it away was the fucking CapCut end card. Pink Velvet's end cards had my name spelled wrong and the word sucks at the end. So basically, it was poisonous milk sucks. Now, at the end of Simp's 7-minute long video, the same end card pops up that you see on Pink Velvet's channel. Therefore, further solidifying that Pink Velvet and Simp were one and the same person. Then I just started tying the knot together, because if Pink Velvet and Simp are the same person, then that would also mean that Lilith and Simp were one and the same person. And it turns out that they are. They were. Lilith had Simp's OC the entire time, meaning Simp was Lilith the entire fucking time. How I know that those 2 are one and the same person? I'll tell you. When me and Simp were talking in Discord DMs, they would automatically send me evidence of Lilith doing shit without me asking them to. They would be like, Poisonous, look at what Lilith made. And I'd be like, oh, yeah. And I would look. It would be Simp's OC being shipped with Len Totally, Wise Fox, me, or any other adult. Then things started clicking come Sunday. Noticing all the red flags, noticing the inconsistencies or the inconsistencies. And then I come to check. I come to realize. So that means all this time it was Simp shipping you with minors. That would be correct. I was shipped with the Lilith OC. I was shipped with Bella the Wolf. I was shipped with Albert, the gacha tuber. I was shipped with another gacha tuber whose name starts with an X. And I was also shipped with Liv, who is also actually another minor, who's technically the same age as Capri. So yeah, I was shipped with a lot of minors for literally no reason. And then this became a pattern with Lilith. Lilith would ship Simp with adults and then end up shipping me with minors. You're shipping an actual adult with minors. You're shipping an actual minor with adults. Yeah. And any minor that Lilith got into an argument with, they would automatically ship them with me, even though I had nothing to do with the damn argument. Because, again, I wasn't on Reddit at the time. And then, Reddit itself. Whenever I would expose Lilith for the shit that they were doing, I would link down the Reddit account and all the subreddits. Now, I did start to realize this completely afterwards. Simp didn't show up anywhere when I made the Lilith videos. They did not comment or anything whatsoever. And you would think, being another victim of the same person, you would comment on this. Simp did not do a damn thing. In fact, every time I made a video exposing Lilith and what the hell they were doing, the Reddit accounts would magically get deleted and the subreddits would get banned. And this was an occurring pattern every time I made an exposing video. So I just stopped. I stopped. Because I didn't see the point. Because every time I would do it, the accounts would disappear, but then a new one would come back up. And the same thing would keep on happening. So yeah. Now, another fact that I realized that Simp and Lilith were the same person. Now, if you recall, I talked about how Lilith and her boyfriend at the time joked about me getting graped, right? Lilith basically posted saying, poisonous milk, I hope poisonous milk gets graped, using the grape emoji. Now, what did Simp do? I will tell you what Simp did. The Zion account, where Simp felt the need to make another account to partake in a social experiment that me and my friends had ended and we went on live about. They made the Zion account using Gacha Life, and they made many community posts about me. And one thing I noticed in that post, the Zion account basically said the same thing. I hope you get graped, with the same grape emoji and everything. So yeah. So basically, it was Simp telling me all along that they hope I get graped. Which would also mean Simp called me the N-word numerous times in that one live stream where I was arguing with Lilith on live in Reddit DMs. Which means Simp basically told me to off myself, basically told me that I should get graped, and basically called me the N-word numerous times. And basically admitted to becoming racist between 2021 and 2022. They also called themselves a slut. They called me a fat ass. They basically gave themselves a slur. And all of this shit. So, yeah. You did all of this. And then when we went over it in stream earlier, they were on the Pink Velvet Alt channel commenting on the live stream. They basically said that they did all of this because they were jealous and because they wanted attention, because nobody was paying attention to their content. Well, people don't really pay attention to content that they do not find interesting. And you don't give up. You don't pull an elaborate scheme to make people feel bad for you and give you attention that you do not really deserve because of all the shit that you did. You basically keep trying and you post content that people would actually like to see. You could post trends, you could post memes, you could post Gacha Life or Gacha Club mini movies. You could post tutorial videos if you know how to do tutorials and stuff like that. It's not that hard to make actual good content. You did all of this for attention because you felt like you were more deserving of said attention. That's what you did all this for. And you did not have to, but you felt the need to do so. Because you felt like your channel deserved more attention than mine, apparently. But you also did this because I had a high sub count and you did not. You are under 100 subscribers. You were at 87 or 89 subscribers and you did all of this for attention. You were very close to 100 subscribers with the content you were doing. You had people that actually liked you. But then you stopped posting. What did you expect? You can't get attention when you don't post. You can't get attention when you suicide bait people. Because that just makes people hate you. You could also post reaction videos and stuff like that. Reaction videos are popular. If you actually took the time to research things and see what's popular, you could do the same thing and get popular yourself. But instead, you chose to take the lazy way out and decided to come up with a whole scheme to basically manipulate me and do all of this shit just for attention. When you really did not have to. You literally could have took the time and posted your own content and make it yours and literally get the same amount of views, the same amount of subscribers as other people if you actually put in the work. And you chose to mess with my head, mess with my viewers' heads, mess with my friends' heads because you wanted attention so desperately. Well, now you got it. It's just the negative kind and not the kind you actually wanted. And you know what? That's on you because you shouldn't have done all this. You shouldn't have done all this whatsoever. You shouldn't have been a manipulative bitch. You should not have been such a damn narcissist. And you should not have been so damn sadistic. Learn to grow the fuck up. You're an adult too. You also lied about being a minor. You're also a pathological liar. You were a pat. You're a freaking liar. Like, you did all of this when you did not need to. And then you wanted to act stupid in a time of seriousness. That was your own downfall right there. You tried to sit here and still try to suicide bait my chat when you got caught already. You sat there in my chat earlier and still tried to suicide bait everybody when you got caught, instead of actually taking responsibility for your fucking actions. You are one sick, twisted, fucked up human being. And the reason why you chose not to tell me the truth is because wow. Is because you knew I wouldn't forgive your ass. And you're right. I wouldn't have. But I still would have liked if you actually told the damn truth instead of lying in my fucking face. And you chose to lie to me for over a year. Made me think that you were also a victim of the same person when you yourself are the fucking abuser that you made me a victim of. So no. After finding out all this shit and seeing your fucking non-remorseful actions, your non-remorseful fucking responses, I will never forgive you for what the fuck you did. Because you fucked with my mental health for over a damn year. Making me think that I was fucking crazy. Practically made me fucking paranoid because I always had to check Reddit to make sure Lilith, aka Simp, didn't have to fucking post anything in fucking subreddits and make me fucking grossed out. You did all this for attention. You became the obsessed hater to grasp my attention. And then you also pretended to be a victim of the obsessed hater to make me feel bad for you and befriend you because I thought you were also a victim while actively playing me and playing both sides. But what started to give it away? The people that were supposed to be obsessed with me and hating on me started becoming obsessed with you. That's what gave it away. People who were obsessed with hating me would not go after would go after random viewers. They would not go after random viewers. And you, Simp, were a random viewer, so I'm confused as to why people that were meant to be hating me went after you and then focused all their attention on hating you, which means you said transphobic slurs to yourself. You also said autistic slurs to yourself, probably. And you also said the N-word numerous times to me, because I'm black, African American. And you also called me a fat ass, knowing I have issues with my weight. Not really issues. I'm just self-conscious. I'm self-conscious about my weight. But at the same time, I am a thick queen, and I refer to myself as such. Because my sister, Capri, she's also thick. She's also in the same boat as me. So, we try to, cheer ourselves up a little bit. But this shit is not funny. This shit is meant to be taken seriously. This whole ordeal has made my fucking head hurt. This whole thing has just blown my mind and all this shit. And then certain things that Lilith and Pink Velvet aren't supposed to know, or weren't supposed to know, they knew because Simp knew. Certain shit Pink Velvet was saying, they weren't supposed to know. Certain shit Lilith was saying, Lilith wasn't even supposed to know. Had things not started cracking on Sunday, they would have kept going. Exactly. I don't think Simp knows what sympathy or empathy is. Oh, yeah, because if they did, they wouldn't have done all this shit to me. And they kept saying earlier that they didn't mean for it to get this far. That's bullshit, because they still allowed it to get this far. Like, the fuck do you mean you didn't mean for it to get this far? You still allowed it to get this far, which means you intended for it to get this far. So you saying that you didn't mean for it to get this far is bullshit, because you allowed it to happen. You had every chance to stop. You had the choice to stop. You chose to keep going. You chose to let this happen, and you chose to let it get out of control. Like, a person would have stopped at the most offensive thing, which is the fucking N-word. But no, you said it to me in DMs. You said it to me in DMs while we were arguing on live. Because notice, y'all notice while I was arguing with Lilith on live, Simp was not there. Simp was not there. But no, you kept going because you were getting attention. And which is exactly what they wanted. They wanted their fucking attention. They got it. It was just fucking negative. But I'm guessing they wanted that type of attention because they're technically getting what they wanted. But at the same time, I'm guessing they wanted YouTube attention. But at the same time, if you wanted YouTube attention, you should have been posting actual content, not doing this dumb shit. You get attention by posting, not manipulating people. Whew. Hold on, I'm trying to check the degrees. It's fucking 83 degrees. It needs to be colder. If they didn't mean for it to fucking get this far, then you shouldn't have done it in the first fucking place. As simple as that. Exactly. If you didn't want it to get this far, you would have stopped years ago. Yep. Because they were playing the role of Lilith. Yeah, they were. Gonna sit here and try... hold on. Gonna sit here and try correcting this on time. That doesn't matter. You still did it for a long ass time. Yeah. Simp thinks she was slick, but she wasn't. Because of course, any attention is good attention. Yep. Well, not slick enough. You're not slick when you're caught in 3 days and made it fucking obvious. Yeah. Because once those cracks started showing, it was real fucking obvious. It was fucking obvious that we were all getting played. Which means now, I can't exactly trust any hate channel that magically pops up because now I'm going to think it's automatically simp. Because now I'm going to sit here and think that it's automatically simp. Because simp has way too many fucking accounts. Just like Spiritual C. But they've been quiet. And I'm glad they're quiet. They can stay quiet for all I fucking care. But, yeah. All this shit didn't even need to happen. But it happened because someone was too fucking selfish. Someone wanted attention. And they got the attention that they wanted. They wanted, basically... I don't know what they wanted. They were happy when they got my fucking attention. In turn, they also got y'all attention. So, I don't know. But it fucked up. Hold on. Zinnia didn't send me hers yet. I got yours, I believe. Hold on. I believe I have yours. Where is yours? Hold on. I got the DM. This is Redux, I believe. Okay, I got yours. And I think I have another one. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah. I got yours. But yes, all this happened. Simp dragged innocent people into this drama. They dragged me into this drama all for fucking attention. Now, the reason why I mainly said this reminded me of the Honeyberry drama is because if you think about it, kind of the same thing happened with her, except except her plan fell apart within 2-3 days. Simp's plan fell apart after a year and a few months. Okay, a year and a couple days, because it hasn't even been a few months. It's been a year and a few days. Yeah, this is, yeah, this from, like, for those who weren't here during the Honeyberry situation, that's a whole nother story, a whole nother rabbit hole that we're gonna have to talk about another day. But for those who were here during that time, that was a time. Honeyberry basically pretended to be somebody else, this Starcorn person, to basically gain the attention of her ex-friends, because her ex-friends no longer wanted to deal with her, and she was upset about it, and they kicked her out of a Discord group. So she wanted revenge. She created Starcorn to basically get the attention of said ex-friends, stealing their content, killing content of them. Honeyberry tried to play the innocent victim, while Starcorn was the one pulling all the strings, when within 2 or 3 days, the ex-friends figured out that Starcorn and Honeyberry were one and the same person. Honeyberry kept lying about it. Honeyberry dragged me into it, and then when she was confronted, she tried to blame everything on her autism. And then I made not one, but 2 exposed videos on her because she still tried to sit here and lie. Honeyberry never apologized for her actions, and she still hasn't, which means she wasn't remorseful. She's not sorry. She just did it because she wanted revenge. And the revenge plan fell apart within 3 fucking days. The revenge plan fell apart within 3 days. Because the bitch is stupid. Anyway. She also put people's personal information out for the internet to see, which is also disrespectful. Like, she did it to Lucky Chan, she did it to Sako, and has she apologized for it? No. So Honeyberry was a content thief, technically. In a way, yes, just to gain the attention of her ex-friends. Yes. She tried to win her ex-friends back, and it didn't work. Let's just say, after my 2 exposed videos, none of them are her friends anymore. Which kind of bothers me because, you know, well, the ex-friends not being her friends doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that Lucky Chan is still basically friends with her after the shit that she pulled. Yeah. Because Lucky is not the type of person to be, you know, aggressive or passive-aggressive, but, you know, that happened. But that's why this situation reminded me of the Honeyberry situation, because the same thing technically happened, except this time the revenge plan, or, well, not really the revenge plan, the attention plan actually worked better than what Honeyberry planned, but, you know, the plan still fell apart.
I don't fucking get this shit. Like, Simp, you had all the fucking time to show the damn evidence, and yet you fucking didn't. I hate to say this, Simp, but you done fucked up big time, and yeah, you ruined your own reputation. It's just, it makes no fucking sense to me. Like, just, I can't even trust you anymore. None of us can. Fuck off.
That was Beanie, everybody. But yeah, this stream was basically made to sum up the situation, if anything. Because I know some people are not going to sit there and try to dissect a 5-hour live stream. Because one, there's too much talking, there's too many pausing moments, and yeah, there's too many moments in there. So yeah, this live was technically to be the shortened version of it, because 5 hours is too much to sit through, and all of this shit. But yeah, simp is somebody that cannot be trusted anymore. So this stream was technically made to sum up the situation the best way I could. I'm not going to make a video on the situation because I kind of want to leave this behind. I want to close down the chapter for good. Zania already made a video about the situation. I shared it to my community post. You can all watch it if you want to. Vile was supposed to be making one, but I'm guessing this one's going to be more detailed and going into further explanation. Whenever it's ready and it's posted, I'll share that one as well. But yeah, that that was the that was the whole fiasco today that I had to go through with Simp because they were selfish and they wanted attention. Created an abusive person to basically fuck with my emotions and make me upset all the time just because they wanted some fucking attention. I'm still not over that. I'm still upset. But yeah. CapCut is being an asshole. How dare it? Honeyberry's one was ended after like a few days. Only reason you got dragged in is because I told you Starcorn uploaded your part to why do they hate me, the sleepover episode at the time. Yeah, I know. Like, she thought she was slick trying to steal my content. Like, little did Honeyberry know I know how to do a copyright takedown request. Basically, if someone steals your content and you can prove that it was yours, YouTube will literally force the other person to take it down. Like, because you can prove it by dates and stuff. Your watermarks, this is why I be telling y'all to watermark your shit, because if the person who stole your video has the watermark on the video, you can technically prove that it's yours. Yes, you'll have to give up your legal name and all that, but that's what you gotta do if you want the person to remove the video, because if you comment for them to remove it, they're not going to remove it. The only way you're gonna have to get them to remove it is to do a copyright takedown request. That's the only way. That's the only way you'll be able to get someone to remove your content. And trust me, I have done it plenty of times. Because I had someone else stealing my content, trying to prove a point, and every time they did, I put in a copyright takedown request. Now, if you put in a copyright request 3 times on the same person, YouTube automatically terminates their channel. Automatically. Now, I think if you can prove that the content wasn't stolen, I think YouTube, like, I think you can dispute it with YouTube, but, like, you gotta have, like, I don't know. I forgot how it normally goes, because I haven't done one of those in a long time, because no one actually had the balls to steal my content and repost it. But, you know. But I do know one thing. I do know that one fact. If you put a copyright takedown request on the same person 3 times, YouTube automatically terminates them. Automatically. It was in the rules. I read it. But yeah, that is basically the whole entire story. 5 hours, the 5-hour stream technically goes into detail about the entire story from start to finish, but I thought I would make another stream to simplify the entire thing. Because some of y'all were here earlier, you know what happened. Ignore this ugly ass pimple on my face. Ew. Anyway, but yeah, that's what happened. So wait, Simp beefing with you from the beginning when she stole your OC Nebula, but when you ask her to take down the video, but she delete her channel. So technically that would mean Simp deleted their own hard work because they didn't want to take down the video with my OC in it. So you did all this. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. This likely as pimple. I don't have no pimple poppers. I want to pop it so bad, but that's disgusting. I really hope those weren't what I thought they were. Oh, okay. They deleted their own hard work but wanted to blame it on you, and they wanted to steal your OCs and shit. Yeah, basically. I ain't got time for dumb shit. I don't. Deleted their own hard work, yet they wanted to be popular. Well, look, that's on them. That is on them. Like, no one said deleted. No one said delete your channel. You chose to do that, dumbass. But that's the end of this saga. I just want to be left alone at this point. I don't want to be bothered by practically anyone because now my trust issues are at an all-time high. I gotta keep my circle of friends small because I can't let new people in because y'all already saw what happened. But, like, I'm not trying to go through all that again. So the people I'm close with, we're just all going to remain in our tight circle for a while. And y'all know that I can trust y'all. And y'all know that y'all can trust me. Because y'all have never given me a reason to ever doubt y'all. None whatsoever. But from now on, if we see any new people pop up or anything like that, we gotta remain on our toes. We gotta remain vigilant. We gotta basically, remain focused. Because if this drama has taught us a lesson, it's to basically, I don't know what the fuck that lesson is, but, I guess the main thing is to be mindful and remain focused. Watch for inconsistencies. Watch for red flags. Along the lines of that. And watch for things that don't make sense. Make them go through a "Are you a robot?" question. That's funny. See, in times like this, I would go and play Wii Sports, but I have to go buy the games again because one, they got scratched up. Two, I just don't have them. So I gotta go on Amazon and I gotta buy the games. I gotta buy regular Wii Sports with the 5 games for my mom, and I gotta go buy Wii Sports Resort again because I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I think Capri fucked it up, but you know. But they're both of them together in a bundle is over fucking $100, and I'm like, I don't have the funds. Wait, you play Wii Sports? Wii Sports was my childhood. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, both of them were my childhood. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Wii Play. I didn't play that one as much like I did Wii Sports Resort, but you know, you get the gist. I was a Wii kid. Detectives around the clock type beat. For real. I have one massive question, Mother, and did you beat Matt? In what game? Basketball? Because I don't think I ever got to Matt. Beat Matt in what game? I was mad they took Wii Shop off. Oh my god. Boxing? That's one game I never played. I never played the boxing. I never even played the golf. I only played tennis, baseball, and bowling. I didn't play nothing else. I refuse to touch golf, and I refuse to touch boxing. Now, if we're talking about basketball and Wii Sports Resort, I never got to champion. I know I got to pro. I believe. Wait. No, I didn't get to pro yet. I was almost at pro. But I never got to champion. Oh yeah, all the memes about Matt were so funny. But no, I was also playing 100 pins. I swear, younger me had the skills. I was getting strikes out of nowhere. I'm like, what is this sorcery? I'm like, do y'all see this shit? I'm like, no. But the main game I liked playing on Wii Sports Resort was archery. I loved playing archery. I was a beast in that game. I was. And then I also like playing frisbee golf because, you know, it's calming in a way. And then there was also frisbee dog. I like playing those. I did like swordplay. I like speed slice. And then the airplane one, I do like skydiving. And then the island flyover for 5 minutes, that is the most blissful time you could ever have. And then the dog fight, that one was really funny. I love that game. I always played it with my cousin. She always beat me. I'm like, you just can't let me win, huh? But yeah, that's when, that was such a long time ago. I was a youngin' back then. I gotta put Vaseline on my face. This pimple. Mine is almost posted. Okay. Where's my Vaseline? Let's find my Vaseline. It's over there. I know for my Wii, the game I play the most is Mario and Sonic and the London 2012 Olympic Games. I played the Winter Olympics. I like the winter one. I never had London. I never had the London. I had Winter though. Winter was my favorite. I need someone to play the Crush as Spike to have a crush on Rarity. I need someone to play as Spike. Well, it would be funny if we actually had someone in our close circle that actually had a crush on me. Then it would actually be, you know, real. But we don't. But I'm like, That would be funny if we did. That'd be hilarious. I should show you all my Wii games collection. You really should use your SOS. Yeah, I know Spike has a crush on Rarity. I know that. Part of me was living for it when I was a kid. Part of me was. Wow. Oh, I'm so cold. Ooh, excuse me. You know, by the time I'm still sitting, I need to find my Vaseline. I need Vaseline on my face. My face is hideous because I have a pimple on there. This was the best $2 I've ever spent. I said Vaseline. This big ass jar. This was the best $2 I ever spent. And it still smells good. Why are you dusty? Don't be dusty, my pretty jar. It's cocoa butter. I like the cocoa butter scent. Great. My face about to be shiny in my damn sleep. Oh well, it's worth it. Oh, y'all don't remember that era? That was a funny ass era. It was. Yeah, that was a ship. I grew up with that ship. That was a ship. Sonic and Rainbow Dash being a couple, that was a ship. During my time growing up, it was. It was all over YouTube and everything. Before YouTube became the crack show that it is. MLPX Sonic and people made full ass series of it. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with that. That was a time on YouTube. That was a time you had to be there. Okay. I gotta wait for the healing jelly to work its magic. The fact I found this at Walmart for only $2. Get a whole damn jar for $2. I love this. And it still smells so good. Best $2 I ever spent. You know, if we could go back to 2013 YouTube, that would be nice. If we could just go back for a day. If we could time travel and go back for a day, bitch, I would. I most certainly would. If I could go back in time and ask, or, you know what, if I could ask God for one wish, that one wish will be, swap YouTube, meaning swap the 2013 one for this one, make us have the 2013 one, and take this crack shit back to 2013. Now, if I do that, my childhood would be fucked up, but at the same time, we get the goodness now. You get what I'm saying? Or, make sure that YouTube never gets changed. We could do that too. They're all in Redux. Do I have everyone's OC now? I should. Hold on. Do I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got everyone. Okay. Everybody was made a redux. Excuse me. Oh, Vile's video was posted. Let's watch it. I'm putting it on New Pipe. Not New Pipe. I'm putting it on Pipe because you know YouTube likes to do some bullshit. Ah! Okay, hold on. Let me have the video facing it. Oh, shit. Okay, move, you fat ass pillow. Shit. Hold on.
Hello, everyone. So it's come to my attention that there's a situation regarding me and my friends. Okay, so there's been a lot to go down since I started making this, so here's what happened. After I explain, I'll show screenshots. So, my online mother, Poisonous Milk, had a viewer named Simp. We were having a Claiming OC stream on the 23rd. They disobeyed the rules, so Poi DM'd them talking about it after the stream. And because of their blatant disrespect and lack of remorse, we made the choice to hide them from the channel. Now, here is where it starts to get messy, to put it bluntly. Boy's had a longtime stalker named Lilith. That's been going on for years. Apparently, Simp had also been stalked by Lilith for years. Simp claims to be 15. Poi is like 22. Well, on the 22nd, an account named Pink Velvet was created, going after me, Zinnia, Poi, and Simp. This is a common theme. A lot of times, new accounts will show up out of nowhere and just start hating, which is relatively normal for us. But they always end up targeting Simp, who is a normal viewer. We all thought that was weird, how they were always, never failing, the perfect victim for everything. We slowly started putting the pieces together. Trigger warning, fake suicide ahead. About an hour later, they made a community post stating that they're going to commit. The next day, their partner, quote unquote, made a video talking about it, and it was entirely suspicious. And I know what you're going to say, Vile, but that's not right. They could have actually committed. They could have. But here's the thing. I have experience with this. To put it bluntly, I am suicidal, and I've had a lot of people pull over a fake suicide on me. They showed all the exact same tendencies to be fake. So, here's what happened. I will again be showing the video, so it's going to be a long rant, but for me. So, what happened is, for some reason, Simp posted that they're going to commit. I don't know why. We didn't say anything to trigger them to commit, but that is what they posted on their community post. That's what they did. So the next day, their quote-unquote partner came and started just talking about it. And here's the thing. Typically, it'll be like, hey, so-and-so committed, blah, 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 blah. So basically they did this. This is how they did it. But the partner showed step by step by step by step. And yeah. Okay, so this is also getting messy here. I'm getting jumbled because I don't have a script for this part. But basically, how I'm going to explain it is just like I did there. So they all did that. We watched the video. It was getting suspicious. But on Pink Velvet's channel, okay, after every video, it was CapCut and then their name. Poisonous Milk Sucks something. But here's the thing. They spelled poisonous wrong. And what do you know? What do we see after it's done? After Simp's video's done? That same CapCut tag. So we realized Simp and Poisonous Milk Sucks are the same person. That's what we realized. The pieces all just started falling into place after that. we made a bunch of voice messages to each other over Discord, and we got all the screenshots that we could. So, oh, and also, we also found out that simplification is a Lilith. We found that out. Using all of the pieces, putting every piece that we could possibly find together, we found out they were Lilith by process of elimination. I know that's not the briefest synopsis, whatever the heck it's called, but that is what we have. Okay, I'll also read out some of the... Okay, so voice message, because I feel like it. So I'm not buying that was Simp's partner. If you look at the titling under any one of Simp's videos, it's extremely different than the one that they just posted. I mean, they isn't like the channel, but I think that's a ploy, to be honest. Because number one, if someone's partner killed themselves, to put it bluntly, I feel like that'd be a lot more hysterical. And considering that we last heard from Simp last night, emotions would probably still be fresh and run high. I know that there's probably some numbness involved, but still. And the fact that the titles are that different just screams I'm a different person, but not really. So, yeah.
You know what else? You know, as I said earlier, you know what else kind of sticks to me is the fact that they went into detail. I feel like usually when they say someone like they care about, like if it's a family friend or even like a significant other, I don't feel like they typically go into detail about how a person takes their life. I feel like they just say so and so is no longer here. They took their own life just like that. I don't think they would go into detail the way that this person did. That could just be me, but that kind of doesn't feel. I don't know about it.
So I don't know how to say words, but it makes perfect sense that you would think that. In Simp's community post, they were talking about how they didn't want to garner sympathy or anything like that. But from what I know, with most fake attempts, we'll say, because I've had a couple people pull those on me. They're not very fun. This is all a common thing that they shared. It was either one of their families or significant others, and then they go into detail about how it happened instead of just saying it happened. It feels like more of a garner and a ploy for sympathy more than anything else.
I personally do not buy it at all whatsoever. So, if there's any more updates while I'm at work, then feel free to send it here and then let me know about it, because I don't buy it either. That's 7 long-minute video of them just talking, and they claim to be Sim's partner, and they keep addressing the fact that this is real, this is not fake. Like, honestly, you would expect a grieving partner to be more hysterical, more upset when their current lover or partner is, gone and not here, and they took their own life. They don't sound a bit sad whatsoever. Now, it could just be the numbness and depressing it down, but I don't know. The timing of this seems a little too suspicious. Way too suspicious, even for me. Nah, bullshit.
Oh, and also something I'd like to point out, how are they even posting this? Because if they're posting this on Simp's device, I'm not exactly sure how it would work, but wouldn't the devices go to the Guardian or whoever? Wouldn't that go to them, and not the SO?
So they went into detail about how they off themselves, right? I don't know, typically how people go about it is that they be like, oh, so-and-so committed, and they said how, but like which way they did, like hang themselves or something like that. If they just went in complete detail about like step by step on what they did to take their life, that seems kind of out of place, because I've never seen a person do that or like say like that. Usually people just say how they took their lives, not step by step on what they did and what led up to them taking their life. I don't know, but that I don't know if that's just me, but that just seemed a little weird, not gonna lie. Even I have not watched the video yet, but yeah.
You know, something else that stuck out to me in that whole 7-minute video, why did they feel the need to tell us that they were bipolar or that they had autism? Is that just me? Because why do you feel the need to tell the audience that? I don't feel like that's something we should be informed of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm like 94% sure that this whole video act was targeted for us specifically rather than the viewers. I mean, of course it is, but I'm trying to figure out how would they know about the parents lying about them being dead or whatever. How would they even know about that, number one? And number two, I think this also means that we're going to have to be on the lookout for any new people popping up literally anywhere, whether it be new viewers or new hate accounts or something. This video's going to be so long, but we just need to be on the lookout from this point, I guess. I don't know.
Now, this could be me just, thinking too much into things, but also I thought Sim's pronouns were they, them. I know on the account it says it or it's, but they keep referring to them as she in the video. Unless they go by that but around others, but I thought Sim's pronouns were they, them. Unless they also went by she at some point. I don't know. Now that you mention it, how would they have known about Simp lying about the death of their parents? That's another red flag.
Oh yeah, no, I've noticed that too. Their pronouns are very inconsistent, if you will, because in the thing it says it. In their actual bio it says he, they, but in the video, the partner, whoever at this point, just says literally she, he, they, them, literally just whatever Simp was. I love them, blah 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 blah. And also, I'd also like to point out how they ended off that post with their signature little bye losers in the community post, and then the bye losers then signing off. And if you notice, it's not as whatever Sim's name was, I already forgot. Whatever blah blah blah's name would say, signing off, losers. It's not that, it's just signing off, which is something that Simp did say. So this is just bleh.
Yeah, if I'm correct, Simp said that they were non-binary, and also said at some point in chat that they were born as a boy, but people referred to them as a girl. So, if Simp was born a boy, why did they refer to them as a she, her? I thought, and not even a he, him, or a he, they, or nothing. Because Simp clearly stated that they were non-binary every now and again. They had the same pronouns as Pink Velvet, but it was just the they, them part, and that's how we referred to them as. We never referred to them as she, her, because they never said they were born as a girl. They said boy the last time we saw them in chat, but I don't know. This is so confusing, actually.
Also, they keep saying Z. In Sim's bio, they say Z. Unless I'm hearing things wrong. In the video, they keep saying V, it sounds like VEE. But in Sim's bio, they clearly say they want to be called Z or ZEE. Their dead name started with a V, though.
And also, if they were reading the note or the letter, I think they were at one point, why would you broadcast that? Why would you, if they wrote this very personal last words to you if they were about to commit, why would you go and broadcast what they said? That could just be me, but that seems incredibly inconsiderate and incredibly not a good thing to do. That's a dang good point, Zenz. That is a very good point. And also, yeah, I get that this could just be to get people like off of their tail in one life, but in another life, they clearly stated, "I'll let you all in on a little secret. I wasn't born a girl or a boy." So, I mean, I don't know, but
Now that you mention that, why would you do that? Because that don't even really make sense unless Simp would have told them that they had a letter to like address to the audience. Yeah, no, that's also weird.
and also during when what was in the what was it, Violet Tea era? That's what I'm gonna call it now because that sounds kind of funny. Pink Velvet and Violet Tea kind of sounds similar. Now this is just me nitpicking because I know, but that does sound kind of similar, and that it does make me feel like Simp would have tried to mimic that, if you will. I feel like Simp might end up doing that, so, or taking inspiration from that name.
I know. I'm going through Simp's channel. I see that there's another video that also says "so long, nerd," something like that, with 3 dots. In that video, they typed out that if they happen to pass, they had videos lined up to be posted. I don't know how you make of that, but so that video was posted 10 months ago. So I don't know if this is connected, but y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm saying? I'm getting at here.
Actually, very good point. Actually, now that I think about it, on the Simplification account, how long were they a viewer on the channel? Like, how long were they a viewer for? Oh, also, now that I mention, or now that I think about it, now I can't talk. My brain is scattered. Did their partner say they had any history of being, you know what I'm gonna say, but if the partner like mentioned previously that they had a history of that, that could make sense of that video. But I feel like this is more of a pre-planned guilt trip, if that makes sense.
The one thing that I heard, and the other thing I heard in the video, when I said they had, when they said that Simp, I should say, had bipolar depression. I believe that's what they call. They said they had bipolar depression. Also, I believe they said they had autism, as I said earlier.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right about that one. Still trying to figure out why they'd feel the need to mention it, though, if it's not to gain sympathy. Like, this person with mental issues offed themselves because, well, actually, we don't even really know why they decided to do it, apparently, so.
Also, I'm picking this up as I just listened to it again. Why did they say loved whoever they were? Wouldn't Simp tell you like what they wanted to be called? And wouldn't you if you're a significant other, wouldn't you know a lot? Well, not a lot, but wouldn't you know your partner in a sense? If y'all understand what I'm trying to get at here, that's also sus to me.
Yeah, this whole video is sus, to be honest. I mean, or not even the whole video, the whole channel. But, that would, yeah, I mean, unless you're in, like, a place, mentally, physically, whatever, where you cannot safely trust, like, that the people around you will react like a normal person would, that's the only way that they would make sense. But in the fact that they were just like that, I don't think that they wouldn't be in a position where they can't. So my words are getting jumbled. I am so sorry, but I feel like they'd be in a situation where it'd be like relatively safe to tell their partner, hey, this is what I want to be.
Yeah, no, because in the video, I'm pretty sure they said, didn't they say that Simp lived with them?
Simp, you lied to us for a year. Why wouldn't we be upset? If you're whining about, but they're gonna get mad. Yes, we fucking will. And we are fucking pissed off. But guess what? You're still not earning forgiveness by doing.
Okay, no, because I need to get this out because they're pissing me off actively. I'm getting more irritated and getting more pissed off as we speak. You had all the time in the fucking world to come to Poi and basically tell them that this is you, this is you, this is you, this is me, I did all this. You had all the time in the fucking world, yet you chose not to. You're a fucking adult. Like the rest of us. Well, like, you know, whatever. I'm irritated, my bad. You're a fucking adult. I'ma stop there. Because I'm getting more worked up as I'm talking about it. I'm getting pissed off. Even more. Oh my fucking god, stop fucking using Sewer Slide in your defense to try and gain sympathy. No one feels fucking sorry for you.
Exactly. And why are you even on the internet? At this point, you have shown and demonstrated multiple times you do not have the emotional maturity needed to be on the internet and on platforms where you have to deal with all these people. You have shown many, many, many times that you cannot handle that. So my question lies, why are you still on the internet? You had all this time. You could have admitted yourself. We wouldn't have forgave you, and we still won't. But you could have admitted yourself many times. Or even better, like I said, get off the fucking internet.
You're sitting here whining about how we would have cussed you out. You're getting cussed out actively. You thought we was just going to be like, oh, sunshine and rainbows. Oh, everything's fine. Bitch, no, you lied to us for over a fucking year. You manipulated all of us to feel sorry for your ass. You blatantly used our trust to make us feel bad for you when you did all this shit your fucking self. And you're supposed to be a fucking adult. You're near my age range. No one feels fucking sorry for you. If anything, I feel sorry for the so-called partner that you have. They should know what a fucking liar you are. 'Cause we don't fuck with people who basically lie to our faces. Did you really think you were gonna get away with it? You got away with it for a while. But then that theory came, and now your story started to fall apart. Then you're gonna like, oh, I'm going to Sewer Slide bait to get, dodge responsibility. Nah, bitch. We was gonna hold that over. We was gonna hold it. Plus, that video was so fucking fake. You made it so damn fake. You made it easy to pinpoint things in that goddamn video that did not fucking add up. Bitch, fuck your fake passing.
Fuck you. Fuck your fake attempt. And you know what? It's gonna sound very terrible, but if you did, in fact, try to do it for real, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be actually a little happy. Simp, you lied to us for a year. Why wouldn't we be upset? If you're whining about, but they're gonna get mad. Yes, we fucking will. And we are fucking pissed off. But guess what? You're still not earning forgiveness by doing this. If you said you wouldn't be forgiven then, you're not going to be forgiven now. I feel bad for your partner. They're going to be happy when they end it. And if they don't, my most sincere condolences. You're supposed to be an adult, and you're supposed to have the emotional maturity of said adult. Right now, because I won't say how old I am, you're acting like someone younger than me, and that is fucking saying something. So, good job to you.
Bitch, I said more than whatever. I don't care how long it was, you still actively fucking lied to all of our faces. You made us feel fucking bad for you, and here you are still being a bitch as to why Aqua's crying right now. The fucking damage that you caused because you wanted fucking attention. Well, bitch, you got it. Now it's gonna be all fucking negative because now the world's gonna know what a fucking bitch you are. And I'm gonna say it again because you said it to me, and you said it to plenty of us. Commit this time. Actually fucking commit. Actually do it this time. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Fucking do it.
I second that. Commit. Go on, do it. What was that medicine you said in the video? Go on, take a handful. Still, I'm gonna say, a pathetic response. Because how are you gonna, if we tell you to do that, and if you actually try it, that's just sad since you said it first. That is just incredibly sad, and I'm gonna laugh at your ass. I'm gonna laugh at you. Okay, now that all that's done, here are the screenshots. Okay, also I'm gonna be putting in a couple of videos, but unfortunately, you can't find them because they have been deleted, but me and my friends did manage to get a screen recording before they did get deleted. So sadly, credits to this person. Normally, I would say don't attack them, but have all the fun you want, I don't care. Okay, also trigger warning, abuse lies ahead. I repeat, abuse lies ahead. Okay, so this is Simps OC. On the far left is Simps, on the middle is Pink Velvet, and on the far right is Lilith's. These all appear to be the same with the adjustments, so it appears to be that it was already pre-made. All of these screenshots, of which I'm about to show, are from a live stream that Poi did today. It was a 5-hour long live stream. It's still up. Go and check it out. But these are all things that they've said. The Simp Lilith person, that is.
I will be sharing Vile's video on the community post too after this stream. I'll be sharing it. Because, you know, this part does go a little fast. I was literally doing my nails the whole time the video was playing, but I was listening. And I saw your comments too, so don't worry, I saw everybody's. Why do I feel like Simp wanted us to figure it out? Like, that's why they purposefully put hints and made it obvious for us to figure it out. Oh. Oh. That's right, they said it first to us so we can say it back. Simp deleted all the Pink Velvet videos? They did?
So, yeah, there's all the evidence we all have. Well, we all have more, but I think that's more Aqua's story to tell since she was a bigger victim in this than all of us were. So, yeah. She's also making a live stream right now. Go and check it out. Go watch it.
And that is the end. That is the end of Vile's video. Just the community posts are all gone. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, the Pink Velvet videos are still up. But the other Pink Velvet channel, all their community posts are gone, and the profile picture was changed again. Hello. But yeah, all that technically sums up the entire fucking story of Simp and their bullshit. Do I feel bad for them? No, I don't. Do I feel bad for any of us cussing them out today? Hell no, I do not. I don't feel bad at all. Because they fucking deserved it. They deserved it for lying. They deserved it for just being a major piece of shit in general. So no, I don't feel bad for their mental health. I don't feel bad if they actually commit. I will not feel bad. I won't. Because they told us to commit plenty of times while playing their fucking personas. So why the fuck would I feel bad now? I don't. And the nerve that they had to sit here and say that they're still a victim in all this when they started this entire thing. So tell me, how the fuck are you a victim when you started the entire thing? You are not a victim. You are the cause of it. Only a narcissist would call themselves the victim in this situation. And, like the nerve Simp had to try to sit here and say that they're also a victim in this entire thing when they aren't. The biggest victim out of this entire situation was me. It's just the complete audacity that they had to try to sit here and say that they are still a victim when you caused this shit to happen. Therefore, you're not a victim if you caused this shit to happen. You planned this all out. And you had a choice to stop. You had a choice to stop when it was getting too far. And instead of being rational and reasonable like a normal human being, you chose to be an idiot and an asshole and a racist on top of that, and you continued to allow this shit to happen until fucking Sunday, when everything fell apart. Okay, but how was Simp going? They said they were also a victim, but when we asked how, they said, I don't know. Exactly. The dumbass doesn't have an answer. They caused this shit to happen. And they dared to sit here and say that they were still a victim in this whole thing. You tell me how you're still a victim when you planned this shit out from the fucking beginning. Ever since you met us. Ever since you met me. You planned this shit out from the get-go. You are not a victim. You're a fucking narcissist, acting like the victim. But you dared to call me a narcissist and ask me why I'm crying over the situation. I'm crying because my trust was betrayed, and I was lied to, and manipulated several times, and I built up trauma over this shit because you caused this shit to happen. You mentally abused me and cyberbullied me for over a year. You mentally disturbed my peace. You betrayed my trust. And you let me build up trauma, making my trust issues high up again, which means I gotta put up walls back around me because I can't trust people. Gotta keep my inner circle small because of shit like this. But yes, chat, this stream was meant to sum up everything. The 5-hour long stream goes into more detailed everything from start to finish. This one was just a summary with the hint of Vile's video being played. But yeah. Now you may be wondering, am I doing okay? I'm fine. I was playing Splatoon earlier to release stress. So I am doing okay. I'm going to be fine. Mother is going to be fine. I will be just fine. I'm going to make myself coping OCs. Okay? Because I feel like I need them at this point. Zinnia and Sorbet already made me some, which I am very grateful and thankful for. You both are truly amazing, along with the rest of chat. Tomorrow, I do plan for us to have some fun, since tomorrow is my last day off for a while. And I say a while because, well, no, not a while. Tomorrow is my last day off before this coming Sunday, because after Sunday I only got that Monday and Tuesday off, and then I gotta work the rest of the damn week because my job lets to be an asshole and I'm going to fight them. But you know. So tomorrow I will plan for us to do something fun and take our minds off the situation. We're gonna have some fun before I go back to work, I promise. Because over the weekend, I think Saturday I'll be able to do something because I will be able to get home early. Still praying for that to happen. Shit. But, yeah. Saturday and tomorrow, because I will be home early Saturday. I won't be home early Sunday, unfortunately, because of work. But Saturday I will be home early, thank God. But yeah, so tomorrow I will plan something fun for us. I will try to plan it probably not in the morning, because I know everyone won't have what's the word, the term I'm looking for, everyone won't have time to be here during the stream in the morning, because I think some of you still have school. If some of you are not on spring, what the fuck is this? We are in summer, dumbass. If some of you are not on summer vacation, okay, and some of y'all still have school till like the 26th or something, then, you know, some of y'all probably still have school, and I have to wait for y'all to probably get out of school. Or if you have work, or, you know, something like that, then I have to plan it to be for the best time for everybody. I do not know why I said spring. Spring was a long damn time ago. It was still cold back then. I love the cold. The cold ain't here no more. But yes, Tomorrow I will plan to see if I can do another Among Us slash gotcha stream. But if not Among Us, then I'm probably just gonna do a gotcha stream. Um, I don't want to make the stream too early because some of you will miss it, and I don't want people to miss the stream. But I don't want it to be too late because then some of y'all go to bed, and I don't want people to miss it during that time. So I don't know. Oh man, not again. I feel disrespected. Ow. Hide and seek Among Us. I was thinking about doing hide and seek. I really was. Damn it. I put Vaseline on my face. I didn't want to blow my nose because it's going to take the Vaseline off. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. I can always just put more on. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Shit. I'm okay. I'm not dying. I might be. Hold on. It fell. Okay. Next thing you know, if we have an unhinged gotcha stream, Zania is going to get freaky. Also blessed you. Thank you. You got called out. You getting called out in this shit. That's funny. But I mean, it's also true. But we know how it is. Okay. But listen, we all have our own freakiness. King pops in being freaky every now and again. We already know AJ's freakiness. We know Sprinkles, and Zania's is just up there with me. Listen, we all over the place. We all know how this is over here, okay? We know how it is over here. It's just that. We all over the place. Half the time, all of our freakiness be up to like 69 out of 10. Anyway, it's everywhere. So like, And then there's some of y'all who aren't that freaky, but y'all will say freaky shit regardless. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Bullshit. Anyway. Save it for tomorrow. We're not even doing a gotcha stream tonight. Save it for tomorrow. Goodness gracious, the eggplant emoji. Tomorrow, bruh, tomorrow. I will have stuff planned for tomorrow. That shit. Wii Sports Resort! My childhood. Oh. You even have Super Mario Brothers Wii! Oh my god, my sister is obsessed with that game. My sister is obsessed with Super Mario Brothers Wii. The girl will not stop talking about it. I'm surprised I don't see Mario Kart Wii in your collection. It's okay, though. Oh, and there's Sims 3. I never got to play that game. I know. I got Just Dance 2. I got Wii Fit Plus. I got Just Dance 4. I have Just Dance 3. And I was still looking for fucking Mario Kart. I was so upset. I don't have it. I don't have it. Also, I did find out, I think the retro store that was near my job, the retro store is closing. I'm like, my only source to get games, and it's gone. Bullshit. How did you come across Bowser X Luigi? When they announced the movie, and that one scene with Bowser and Luigi played, and then I saw it on TikTok, that's how I came across the ship. And then I started seeing it on Gacha. I'm like, oh. Ugh. And the way these people were making Bowser look. Oh. I was looking up and down. I'm like, okay, Sir Tall Mans with the big thick behind. I was like, yeah. I was looking up and down. Yes, I was. I'm like, okay, Luigi, you gonna handle that? Plus the fan art. The fan art I started seeing was popping the fuck up. I'm like, oh, how you handle Mr. Thick Sir over here? How you do that? I'm like, okay. I'm like, rip Luigi. Oh, I'm like, Luigi, he just like, I don't know how that shit fit, but it fit. Like, okay. Ain't my business though. But it did. Bowser got it to fit. I have Mario Kart for my Switch, so I'm good with that. Yeah. I have to buy the Switch too, and that shit costs a lot of money, so I'm saving up to get that. Even though I also have to save for a bunch of other stuff. Because me and my mom said we're going to split it so that we can buy it. I think the Switch 2 is like $400 and something. I don't know. And then, oh, excuse me. And I know Mario Kart World is $80 fucking dollars. I'm like, $80. $80 a bit much. You know, just a bit much. So me and my mom probably looking at like $500 that we got to split into two. I'm like, yeah, okay. Mother, can thy rate my freakiness? I just say questionable things. Questionable, ma'am. Because you're not up there with me, AJ, King, and Zania. I'm gonna probably rate yours as like a 6 out of 10 for freakiness. Because us 4 alone, along with Sprinkle, us 5 technically, we're up there in the 60s out of 10. You down to earth. You a little down to earth. I was excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, how fast my smile went away as soon as the prices came up. Yeah, because, like, it's high now. Vile. That actually happened. Oh my god. I feel attacked by my own siblings. I mean, do you see how you act in my streams? I mean, that's what happens when your new CEO has Bowser in his name. Oh, shit. The way I'm like, haha, I'm gonna stick with my Switch Lite. Oh, you got the Switch Lite. I got the regular Switch. Me and my sister and my mom, we all have to share it. Because I was considering getting my own Switch, and then the Switch 2 was announced. I'm like, well, damn, which one do I get now? Because, I mean, you can still play Switch games in the Switch 2, I believe. And I'm like, the fuck? But yeah, I like the ship. I gotta get back to making it. I only have 5 videos of it. My Bowigi content needs to be updated. And plus, y'all need more Bowigi content. And then I realized how fast everyone loved that ship, and then it just kind of died down again. I'm like, damn, you see how fast that ship died? Well, I mean, it hasn't died, but in Gacha, it kind of slowed down. There were series everywhere. And when I say fucking everywhere, bitch, they were everywhere. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I know a Gacha tuber who was actively shipping it, and then I think they quit doing it, and then they went to something else. I'm like, well, damn, that's how fast it died. Like, they were at it for like a few months, and then like they stopped them. Ooh. Oh. But yeah, I painted my nails. I painted my nails while Battle's video was playing. I had to retouch them because the nail polish kept fucking coming off, and I had to keep redoing coats, and then sure enough, it came off, so I had to do it again. I also did my toes this time. So now it's a nice little color. Sorbet. Leave me alone. You'll get fed when I tell you you're getting fed. Anyway. Me and my Takis need our moment. Ow. I feel viciously attacked because y'all are not supporting me and my Takis. Oh my god. I love Takis. Alright, so what am I doing now? I forget, and I'm tired. How the fuck is it 11 o'clock already? Ooh, bullshit. It's 11 o'clock. BS! I call BS on this hoe. Oh my god. Y'all, the weather is crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm on chai. Zinnia, get your father. Anyway. He think he runs shit in this house. I mean, technically he does, but at the same time he doesn't. But at the same time he does, but you know. What he do? Dumbass acting stupid. We done got into a damn argument, and now he gonna sit here and say that he's not gonna let me leave the house. So, get your dad. Because if you don't get him, I'm gonna get him, and I'm gonna beat his ass. You do. Oh. Oh. Some bullshit. Also, I did change my profile picture to be the channel's mascot because, you know, she needs her moment to shine. So I'm gonna let her shine. Of course, the channel's mascot is literally named Poisonous Milk. That is her name. So I'm gonna let her have her moment to shine. She is the channel mascot. So Viren got you pregnant. Atlas got you pregnant. Oh shit. Viren and Atlas got you pregnant on Shy. Okay. No way. Okay, yeah, I'm collapsing. Goodbye. Oh. On Shy. Give me aliens. What? No. Ma'am, Yandere puts you through the wall to dig you down. Now feed me. No. See, now just for that, now you're not gonna get fed. Fuck all that. No. Atlas gave me twins. Viren, we don't know yet. Stop! Anyway. Yandere trying to give me the whole damn fucking football team. I'm like, yeah. No. You really think I can stretch out that many times? Are you crazy? No. Ow. It was such a mess. It was such a mess. Oh! Yandere is such a mess and Shy. He is. Why are we getting the belt? You know it's fucked up. We still don't have a fucking belt emoji. Like, I'm waiting. Cyrus said, wait. Rate everyone's freakiness. Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm at the top, and then under me would probably be Xenia and AJ, and then underneath them it would be Sprinkle, and then underneath her would probably be Sorbet. Then underneath her would be King, and then underneath him I would say Vile, but Vile's not that freaky. Then I would probably say, I don't know. I guess Vile. No, not Vile. It would be Psy, and then it would be Vile. And then I'm guessing everybody else below. Sprinkle, come on now. You are freaky in Unhinged Streams. We have seen it. We have saw. I had a magnifying glass to the wall. But yeah, you know. Oh my god! We're gonna start using that now. When we just need King to be summoned, we're just gonna use Mira as an excuse. That's crazy. That's fucked up. Be like, oh, Mira's here. Be like, King, be like, where? Because y'all know how to summon me. Just name my fucking harem of people, then I'm summoned quickly. And then I'm going to beat your asses afterwards. But you know. That. Where is she? Oh, okay. Strawberry shortcake. Strawberry. I'm here on my pillow. Was Sir on Mastodon? Probably he was. With my pillow, I kind of wish this was bigger, but if it was bigger, it probably would cost more. I'm kind of mad this is torn at the bottom. The tag ripped off. I gotta just staple it. It's a cute pillow that I got from Five Below. Mine. Okay, that's none of my business. Hold the fuck up. That is none of my business.
People, I need to see if what I'm seeing online is true. Okay, 5 Bowser's Castle connector courses. Let's see what we get. Okay, Moo Moo Meadows. Are we playing Moo Moo Meadows? Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. Nintendo just killed Mario Kart World. I'm shocked. I'm utterly in disbelief. They don't want us to play the tracks. We can't even if we're gonna play a track or a connector. Wow. They literally just killed the worldwide option. We already have the straight lines on Knockout Tour. Like, we don't need them 24/7 in the main worldwide mode. This is really sad. You don't even know what you're getting. I wonder how often the regular tracks are even going to show up anymore. It might just be almost all intermissions now. Like, me recording might be 80% connectors and 20% tracks, and we're just driving on roads, like, brainlessly. Like, this is the most shocked I've ever been in a video. I've never seen an update this bad. I didn't even know Nintendo was capable of this. This is beyond me. I almost feel like everyone was picking random, and Nintendo was annoyed by it. We, like, beat the system. They want us to play the straight lines, and we said, no, we're good. And then they were just like, okay, you're good anyway. I'm so upset, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm probably gonna get Mario Kart World now. No, thank you. Okay, well that happened. So, basically, I was watching the video by I just forgot TDW8, TDW 98. I forgot the fucking TW98. I forgot the name that fucking fast. Anyway, he basically said that Nintendo killed Mario Kart World by forcing everyone to drive in straight lines on the online mode. When versus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can pick the tracks. You're not allowed to pick the tracks in an online mode for Mario Kart World. You're not allowed to pick them. You're not allowed to pick them. So, you're only going to drive in straight lines in the online mode, and Nintendo basically is picking for you. You're not allowed to pick the tracks like you are in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, why am I getting Mario Kart World again? At this point, I don't want it. Oh! You know, King, you should probably download Chai too. You should. Let me stop before he actually does. Oh my god. Yeah, if you pick random, but me watching the video, when you, when the track finally gets picked, it's just a straight line on the map. I'm like, the fuck? Oh! Oh, he had it downloaded months ago. He was already prepared. Never mind. Never mind. He was already prepared. Oh, Sir Mans was prepared. He was prepared for this. He was. He was. Sir Mans was prepared. He was prepared for this. Oh. See, since I don't have a love life IRL, fictional love it is. Exactly. AJ, what the fuck? What the fuck? Plus, fictional love is easier. It is. It is. Because it's something that IRL love will never give me. I had so many chats with so many bots on there. Oh my god! Do I dare show the bots I've made so far? You can if you want. That's if you want. If you want. But you know, not sharing mine because I like to keep mine private. I'm just so glad it's getting colder now. In my room, it was hot as hell earlier. It was a thick ass cloud of heat. Oh my god, no. Oh. See, it's none of y'all business what Yandere calls me. It's none of y'all's business. Wow. Ow. Alright. Since it is 11 o'clock, it's late. I'm gonna stay up and watch Pezzy. I'm gonna watch the YouTuber Pezzy, and I'm going to relax and enjoy my night in the cool air. Oh, excuse me. The Gotcha Nebula update will probably be a minute. They working on it. A lot of people are upset about the hair getting retouched. They're a little pissed about it. I'm like, oh, they're angry. Because they're saying the thick lines make it look less refined. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go for tonight. This stream's already been long enough. I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I'm yawning. Wait. Does golf tie your hands behind your back and make you... Bruh! No. Bye.